Hi everyone! For this recipe we'll need tortillas and breadcrumbs. But store-bought crumbs don't cut it, so fresh bread is the way to go. Homemade crumbs fry lighter, taste fresher and give that golden crunch the baked ones never match. Still, if the process feels intimidating, store-bought will do just fine. To start, prepare the workspace. A damp towel under the cutting board keeps it steady and safe. Let's work on the breadcrumbs. A few slices of soft white bread are enough. Better crumbs start without crusts. They burn too quickly and make the mix heavy, while the soft middle turns into light, crispy flakes. So cut the crusts off. Now we're ready to blend. Here's a quick hack. For big chunky crumbs, blend the bread first and then bake. For finer crumbs, bake first and then blend. I'll go with the chunky version. Next step. Spread the crumbs on a tray and into the oven they go. About 150 degrees Celsius. 10 minutes is enough to turn them light and golden. While the crumbs are baking, it's time to prep the chicken mince. Thigh meat is the choice here. Fattier, juicier and so much tastier than breast mince from the store, which keeps the tacos moist instead of dry. If your meat grinder's blades have gone dull like mine, here's a quick hack to sharpen them up. Cut a small disc of sandpaper, about 240 to 400 grit works best. Fit it inside with the abrasive side against the blades. Assemble and run it for a few seconds. The edges sharpen themselves, smooth and set for clean cuts. And yes, the sandpaper can be reused, just don't forget to wash the grinder thoroughly after sharpening. Now the blades are sharp and ready to grind. One of those smart hacks that actually works. Now the chicken. Skin comes off first, otherwise the mince turns rubbery and greasy. Then the bone is removed. And here's a quick hack. The fastest way to strip thigh meat of the bone is to slide your knife flat against it and pull. No wasting time, no wasted meat. With the prep done, the thighs are ready for grinding. Now that the chicken's minced, let's bring in the flavor. Just 3 spices make the magic happen. This blend is Katsu spice, aromatic with curry notes, garlic and warmth. It's the signature flavor that defines Katsu dishes in Japan, where crispy cutlets meet bold, savory seasoning, mixed with a little additional garlic powder and a little salt. It brings the chicken to life straight away. And here the seasoning is complete. Now comes the part that makes every katsu unforgettable – the sauce. Every great katsu needs its sauce – sweet, tangy, savory, a little spicy. Honey goes in first, followed by the classics – ketchup, Worcestershire and soy. Quick side tip: to check if soy sauce is naturally brewed, give the bottle a shake. Real fermentation makes bubbles that linger, while the cheap chemical blends go flat almost instantly. Not perfect science, though manufacturers sometimes add stabilizers to fake the look. The safest way is always the label: water, soybeans, wheat, salt. But if it says hydrolyzed protein, caramel or flavor enhancers, it's not the real fermented kind. Finally, a touch of katsu spice. Mix it well and set it on the stove on medium heat. In about 5 minutes it simmers down into a glossy glaze that pulls the dish together. While the sauce does its work, it's time for something crisp on the side. Rich chicken always needs something sharp to balance it, and that's where cabbage comes in. A sharp knife makes slicing easy, each cut neat and even. Now cut a bit into slices, about 200 grams. It's the base of our filling. Now add the flavor, a teaspoon each of rice vinegar, soy sauce and honey. And to keep the crunch but lose the toughness, massage it through. The cabbage softens just enough while staying crisp. Then comes the spring onion. Fresh, green and a little sharp. It brightens the filling and keeps every bite lively. And look, our homemade breadcrumbs are ready too. Golden, light and airy. That's the difference with making them fresh. Better crunch, cleaner flavor and no shortcuts from a bag. Spread them out on a tray. This will be the stage where everything comes together. Next, bring in the tortillas. A generous spoonful of seasoned mince goes right on top. For this next step, here's a clever hack. Cover it with parchment paper. That way, the mince spreads evenly and fast. Scrunch the paper first, so it stays flat. Then let the board do the work. The mince spreads perfectly thin. No mess, no sticking. We're almost there, so heat up a pan for what comes next. Time to lock the coating in place. Egg works as the glue that holds the crumbs onto the mince. And here's a neat shortcut. Just drop the whole egg straight into the bowl. It splits on its own, and all that's left is to pull out the shell. Give it a whisk, brush it over the surface, and the meat is ready to meet those golden crumbs. Look at that! Perfectly coated, every bit covered and crisp. Now onto the pan it goes, crumb side down. 3 minutes for crunch, a quick flip, and the tortilla now carries its own Katsu chicken. The second side cooks even faster, just a minute is enough. Stack it up. Crisp cabbage, fresh green onions and glossy sauce. Every layer plays its part. Crunch, tang and freshness. Fold it up and the build is complete. Time to find out if it tastes as good as it looks. One bite. And it's the full experience. Every ingredient chosen with care, working together perfectly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the recipe, feel free to like the video, subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. New episodes every Sunday. Fast, visual and worth saving.